Oh, it's working. Morning. Oh, I don't look so good, do I? It's early, not really, but it's chilly. 52 and not so sunny Florida. Clouds will probably burn off and hopefully we'll get up to 65, maybe. We'll see. Got some jumbo pumpkins here. I bought that one. Maggie bought that one. I like the Cinderella shaped type. You know, the pumpkin carriage. Wow, it's windy. And it's chill. And the crows are flying around. That's not what I'm here to talk about, is it? No. What am I here to talk about? Oh, I didn't put the volume on high either. I don't know. Videos just seem to do what they want to do for volume and such. I wanted to talk about my second year going into widowhood, my second year. I haven't reached my second year, but I've ended my first year. And just thinking about it, about my experience with it. And why can I never seem to adjust this? This is not a good start. Anyway, I don't know. The first year, I'm mourning the loss of him, his suffering and his bitter end. Entering my second year, lately especially now, it's July 10th, that was 1 year, and now it's October 19, is it? A year later, and I want to cry at the drop of a hat. I'm standing in line, and I don't know, like it comes into my mind, he could be here. He's losing so much, well, has lost so much. The unfairness of the fact that he's not going to get to see his grandson grow up, his one and only grandson. His daughter's successes, Rachel and Bonnie, Michael in his silver business. He'd be so proud. And to be able to assist his son, Dennis Jr., who's going through a kind of a crisis. Ooh, should have heated my coffee more. It's a chill day. So I'm more or less mourning Dennis's losses rather than mourning Dennis himself. And I just want to cry. I want to cry in the strangest places. I don't, but I want to. I have to swallow hard. I gotta tighten my face and I think the other thing that I'm facing is having to create a new life alone. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I watch some other widows on YouTube sometimes. It's starting to irritate me, so not so much anymore. A couple of them have remarried. Well, 3 of them actually. And I can't identify with that. Been there, done that, and wouldn't want to do it again. Not that there's anyone knocking down my door or anything, but there's a lot of men out there, and a lot of them want their mommy, so I'm sure if I really wanted one, I could get one, but I don't want that. I don't want to take care of anyone else. I need to take care of me. And that's something else that's happening in the changes in my second year, beginning of my second year. I'm concentrating on the things I feel I haven't done. One is education, and so I actually ordered some books that I've used to homeschool my children with. I'm now going to homeschool myself. I got a 4th grade math book. Yeah, I need to go back that far. And a 5th grade language book, English. And I want to bring myself up to high school level because I only have a GED. And back then, in your GED, if one score was below what it needed to be, and my math was a 35, you know, they had a scale to 100, and everything else I was in the 90s, but my math was very low, and I had studied and had tutors, and I just don't get it. Now I'm going to take my time, teach myself, and try to get it. So, and I'm here at my kid's place. You know, that was a big change. I'm selling my house, selling my car, and not being able to find a van and coming to live under my kid's house, their roof. I'm adjusting. I can't say I love it. I don't. I don't like it. I don't. I want my own space. You know, Maggie and I have talked about it, my daughter-in-law, and she says, Mom, nobody's rushing you out, but she says, yeah, eventually Michael and I would like our own place, because, like, they've been living with my other son, you know, because the rents are so crazy. They're trying to save money and invest money and things like that, do the second business. I still have that cough. The flora and fauna of Florida. They haven't had a chance, except they did, in the beginning of their marriage, they found a cute little place up north of here, way up north of here, and they were living there, and they were doing their electronics business back then. And then some hurricane came through and flooded their place, and they had to leave. And they ended up in a place in Spring Hill, which isn't as far north as their other place was. Then they hit the road for a while. And they came back to the Hudson area, where they started a rental with my oldest son. I keep doing that. Dennis is the oldest son. Michael is the youngest son. There goes an ambulance. Oh no. It's going to be just like my old neighborhood. There was an ambulance every other day. So yeah, she's hoping for hers and Michael's and Finn's separateness eventually. I get it. So so my education, and so I want to catch up with math and English to high school level, and we have a community college, and because I'm a Florida resident, it's cheap. Wow, like $1,200 a year. And I don't want to do the full thing. What I'd like to do is I'd like to start with a keyboarding class. I need some skills, and then I'd like to take some computer, I need to get it, okay? I need to understand Office and Word, and forget about Excel right now. I don't want to go there, but if I could just get some basics under my belt. I mean, I can do this with but I need more than that. I want some skills, just in case. Right now, everybody's looking for anybody. Like Dollar Tree said they'll take 16-year-olds. I mean, they're desperate for workers. And you see it in, like, lining up 15 in line at the cashier, and there's one cashier and one stalker, and that's all there is. It's this way everywhere. You can't find anyone to ask any questions to when you're shopping. And I recently went to, you know what, I can't say that because I have a surprise, and I don't want to bust that surprise, but I went into a office recently, and Maggie was with me, and they said, "Hey, are you looking for a job?" to Maggie. And she says, "No, but my mother-in-law is." And so I filled out an application there. And I also filled out an online application for a job previous to this other application. I don't know if I can work. I don't know how good I can do with keyboarding, and if I can, get up and down and move around, because like last night I decided to take the kids' minivan and just go shopping, and I was looking for shirts, like with sleeves, because everything I have except the 2 shirts is all sleeveless, and I just don't think that's very professional looking. There's nothing, I mean nothing but rags in the stores. I cannot find, it either looks like a Rochart thing, or those like weird, the patterns for fat women are ridiculous. It's like I don't want to look like a bad acid trip. I don't want to look like one of those I don't know, psychedelic posters. I would like black, navy, solids, maroon even, short sleeve, little button front, little collar. Hello? The material. Ugh. So I'm trying to improve myself. That's where I'm going in this second year of widowhood, is what can I do? So sorry, I just can't stop coughing. What can I do to improve myself and my lot in life? I gotta start eating better. I've been on a sweets kick. It's bad. Then I got Chinese food the other day. And the funny thing is, I can't taste any of it. It's bizarre. I wanted beef teriyaki because I always loved beef teriyaki. It's like eating a piece of cardboard. No flavor whatsoever. Why am I doing it? Comfort eating. I want to comfort myself, and there is no comfort. No, not really. It's like, this is it, and suck it up. I know some of the other widows online, they're all duded up, and they look great, and they're all smiles, and I'm sorry, I'm not smiling. I'm kind of in shock. I can't believe that life turned out this way for me. It's like, what did I do to deserve this? Yeah, I'm whining and moaning and pitying myself. It's hard when you see people having a successful, good life with their spouse, and you're all alone and starting from scratch. I don't know any other widows online who are starting from scratch. Maybe one. Yeah, there's one. And she was already divorced, but then her, last husband passed on, and so I can identify with her and what she's going through. I'm going to apply to another apartment. They said 8 to 10 months to get a 1-bedroom, so I'm going to print that up today and apply there. It's not very far from Mike and Maggie's place, and I never wanted to apply at that place. It was the only place I didn't want to apply. I don't like the atmosphere of it. It's huge and on top of each other, like 3 or 4 stories. It's on a river, and noisy. Oh, it's noisy. I'm not crazy about that. I don't like loud TVs and dogs barking and people talking loud because their hearing aids don't work. I don't like it. but I might do it anyway. So we'll see about that. I don't know where I'll be in 10 months. I'm trying to take one day at a time now, you know. I'm sorry, I keep looking that way. There's a crossing guard and all kinds of stuff going on. It's like a four-way. Everything's going on over there. And then sometimes I need to think. So I veer off. Yep, that's where I'm at. I'm not a happy camper. I'm not even a camper. I'm just not a happy. You know, little things bring me joy in a day. Silly things Finn says or does, or funny things he does, or cute things he does. And sitting and talking with Mike, I enjoy that. Maggie and I going somewhere, you know. But it's not like having your husband with you. It's not like sharing new adventures and the rest of your life together. It's just not like that. And the thought of, you know, a good girlfriend would be great, you know, somebody I could like go places with, someone my age, some, you know, maybe travel a little bit with. You know, I don't have a lot of money. I know some of my viewers think that, you know, after selling my car and my home, that $30,000 is a bunch of money. It's not. I remember how $86,000 went from my house sale. I couldn't believe how fast it went. I helped my college-bound daughter buy a car. I bought a car. I bought that crap trailer and lived on it for a year, and it was gone, just like that. And I sold my land, and that was $20,000. I invested that in a business that failed. That's gone. Wish I wouldn't have, but hindsight. Oh, hindsight. So I figured if I could get a job, save that money, every single penny of it, which is not going to be much, like $15,000 after taxes and everything, you know. I'll make $15,000 a year, but I also got, what, $9,000 that comes in. It's going to be a little bit more because of the COLA raise. Yeah. If I can get a job and if I can keep it. I went shopping last night. I think I was starting to say that earlier, and after I get out of Dollar Tree, I wasn't on my feet for more than 15 minutes. I thought I was going to die, and that's with drugs. And then I was like, I gotta go into Bell's. I gotta find some shirts. So I go into Bell's, and then I'm really hurting. I'm like, I wish there was a chair in here, and there was. I went to the shoe department to sit down, and I bought some sneakers while I was there. They were on sale. Skechers, I love Skechers. And I desperately needed them. So I got a new pair of Skechers, which I'm going to keep only if I get a job. I'll wear my old ones till, you know, the cows come home. And so then I'm like, I'll go to Bell's Outlet, but I'm hurting so bad. And I'm, you know, shuffling, and I have a limp. Even with the meloxicam, I'm limping. And so, you know, I'm dragging that leg along, my right leg. Yeah, I'm going to look great in an interview, right? You should see my resume. It is so pathetic. Even I can't believe it. And I'm like, how do I fix this? I'll, you know, write out, you know, some of my strong points. What are you going to do? Well, I've been babbling for 19 minutes, almost 20, so I think I'm going to stop here. This is my plan and what I'm doing. I'm not making very many videos anymore because, quite frankly, I'm not into it anymore. Just not into it. No. What is there to say? You know? I lost my husband. I got nothing to show for all the 37 years I worked. And here I am. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I love all my regulars, you guys, and anyone who's new, thanks for coming by, but I'm sorry, I'm just not into it. Go backwards, and you can look at the past videos. They're a little better. Some of them, kinda. Kinda not. I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I don't think I'm ever going to be. So, yeah, that's it. And AdSense is giving me a hard time. It's giving a lot of people a hard time, saying that my account has been closed or something, or canceled. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You know? Yeah, $80 is really going to do me anything. Well, it paid for actually last night's shopping trip, so actually that was only $65, but the price of things is shocking. So that's it. I have a lot to do today. I hope I can get it done. And I love you all, and if you're a widow, hang in there. I can't say it gets better, but it gets tolerable. And somehow we got to find a new way, a new life. I'm working on it. God bless y'all. Bye.